Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. You are listening to a calm, clear, and responsible news voice, delivering verified developments from Pattaya, Chon Buri, and surrounding areas of Thailand. Please take a moment, relax, and allow us to guide you through today's important incidents, events that highlight public safety, social conflict, emergency response, and the importance of law enforcement action. We begin today's report in Pattaya, where a serious confrontation involving motorcycle taxi drivers has raised renewed concerns about street-level violence and competition over passenger services. Late at night, just after midnight, a 29-year-old motorcycle ride-hailing driver reported being violently attacked near a busy shopping area along Pattaya 2nd Road. According to his statement, the driver had accepted a booking through a mobile ride-hailing application to collect a passenger close to a traditional motorcycle taxi stand. Aware of ongoing disputes between app-based drivers and traditional taxi groups, the driver reportedly advised his passenger to walk a short distance away from the stand in an effort to avoid confrontation. Despite this precaution, several individuals from the nearby group noticed his presence, surrounded him, and an argument quickly escalated into physical violence. The victim stated that he was restrained around the neck, struck repeatedly, and knocked to the ground, while his motorcycle was pushed over during the assault. During the altercation, one attacker allegedly used a hard object to strike the driver on the head, causing a deep wound that required medical stitches. As the injured driver attempted to flee the scene, an item attached to his motorcycle fell onto the ground. When he briefly turned back to retrieve it, the group accused him of attempting to use a weapon, dragged him back, and assaulted him again. Despite his injuries, the driver managed to escape and immediately reported the incident to police. He later expressed concern not only for his own safety, but also for members of the public, calling on authorities to take firm action, enforce clearer regulations, and prevent intimidation against app-based service providers. Police have since accepted the complaint and are reviewing surveillance footage from the area as part of an ongoing investigation to identify those responsible. The case has once again highlighted long-standing tensions on Pattaya's streets as traditional transport operators and digital platforms continue to compete for space and passengers. Authorities have stated that appropriate legal action will be taken once evidence collection is complete. Moving on, Pattaya officials have also been increasing safety measures across the city as large crowds are expected ahead of the New Year holiday period. In recent days, district officials and police units carried out coordinated inspections at entertainment venues, focusing on visitor safety, fire prevention, and emergency preparedness. Teams conducted foot patrols and on-site briefings, reminding business operators of their responsibilities during the festive season. Officials emphasized that protecting both local residents and international tourists remains a top priority, especially during high-traffic celebration periods. While many venues were found to be compliant, inspections uncovered issues at several locations, including unclear emergency exit signs and fire safety equipment that was outdated or insufficient. Venue operators were instructed to correct these deficiencies immediately, with warnings that failure to comply could result in severe penalties, including possible closure. Authorities also issued strong reminders regarding fireworks and firecrackers, stressing that their use inside or near venues poses significant fire risks. Officials confirmed that uniformed and plainclothes officers will be deployed throughout major celebration areas, ensuring rapid response capability and visible security coverage. Residents and visitors were reassured that safety planning has been intensified and that emergency services remain on high alert during the holiday period. From Pattaya, we now turn to Chon Buri province, where emergency crews responded to a large industrial fire in the early morning hours. Before dawn, a fire broke out at a paper packing facility located within an industrial area, prompting a multi-agency emergency response. The blaze was concentrated in a warehouse used for storing compressed paper materials, and flames caused part of the structure to collapse. Local disaster prevention teams were among the first to arrive, quickly requesting additional support from neighboring municipalities and industrial fire units. Dozens of fire engines were dispatched, and crews worked together to prevent the flames from spreading beyond the storage facility. Officials noted that calm weather conditions played a critical role in limiting the damage, as there were no strong winds to push the fire toward nearby buildings. The affected warehouse was located at a safe distance from residential communities, reducing the risk to civilians. Firefighters also took extra precautions due to nearby infrastructure, maintaining continuous water spraying to cool surrounding areas and prevent secondary fires. Crews remained on site for several hours, monitoring hotspots, stabilizing the collapsed structure, and ensuring the fire did not reignite. By late morning, authorities confirmed that the situation was fully under control. No injuries were reported, and investigators have since begun examining the site to determine the cause of the fire. Officials emphasized the importance of coordinated emergency planning at industrial facilities, particularly those handling combustible materials. The area continues to be monitored as the investigation proceeds. Finally, we return to Pattaya, where a violent incident involving a foreign content creator has sparked public concern. On a busy evening in a popular tourist area, two individuals were injured after being struck with an expandable metal baton at a beer bar. The victim stated that the attack was sudden, aggressive, and occurred in full view of bystanders. Video evidence, including CCTV footage and live stream clips, was later provided to authorities and the media. According to those involved, the suspect arrived at the venue while appearing to live stream on a mobile phone. Shortly after entering, a confrontation occurred, during which the suspect allegedly retrieved a baton from a bag, extended it, and began striking one of the victims. A second person was injured while attempting to intervene. Witnesses reported that bystanders stepped in to stop the assault, preventing further harm. The victims later stated that the conflict stemmed from personal disputes and online exchanges earlier that day. They also expressed concern that the incident took place during a live stream, raising questions about public safety and responsible online behavior. A formal police complaint has now been filed, supported by video evidence and witness statements. The victims have stated that they are seeking full legal accountability and do not intend to resolve the matter privately. Authorities are reviewing the evidence and have confirmed that the investigation is ongoing. This case has renewed discussion about the conduct of foreign content creators and the responsibilities that come with a public platform. As always, officials remind residents and visitors alike that violence of any kind will be addressed through legal channels. These incidents, though separate, collectively reflect the challenges faced by a busy international city during peak periods. From transport disputes to public safety enforcement, industrial emergencies, and personal conflicts played out in public spaces. Authorities continue to stress cooperation, responsibility, and respect for the law. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today. We appreciate your trust in calm, clear, and responsible reporting. Until next time, thank you for watching.